I'm here. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this quick because I have been not failing by any means, but you know, actually doing other things than my videos. But I want to welcome you back to Half the National Average, and this is habit hack number 81. Robert Swartz, if you're out there, I want you to listen to this one because it's kind of funny. You know, my buddy Robert is kind of a geeky math guy. He's married to a geeky math girl, so they live in a geeky math world, and I love, love, love them. But I just wanted to tell this story about math because today's habit hack is all about fixing your foundation. So sometimes if you have a habit and you're well into it, for those of you who started doing habits for a while, or even think about things that are habits right now, that they are your habits, and maybe you didn't do it for this project, but they're just a habit of yours, and it's not really working. Sometimes you have to go back and fix the foundation of your habit. And so I wanted to talk about new math. So for those of you who went to school, you know, in the olden days, it actually started, new math started in response to Sputnik. And that seems really kind of funny, don't you think? Like, America was so horrified that the Russians launched Sputnik that they were like, holy crap, we need to change our entire math and science program in all of America because we're behind. So if you think this overreaction is something new, no. This country has been overreacting all the time. So, okay, so true story, right? Sputnik goes up. America's freaked out. They changed their entire math curriculum to new math. Well, there's really no new math. It's just the concept of how they were approaching math was going to be new. Now, since then, they have realized that that approach was a huge failure. Anybody who went to school during new math, when they were learning their foundational math during new math, they really got kind of screwed. And so my whole life, I remember being in 6th grade, Mr. Graybo's class. You guys remember Mr. Graybo? Anybody else? Cindy? Jeff? John? You guys have Mr. Graybo? I think you did. And I remember he had this problem, and he went on and on and on. He actually wasn't, looking back, he wasn't that great of a teacher, and he had really bad breath. And remember, he used to help you, and his dandruff used to fall on your paper, and everybody would gag. Okay, I'm sorry I had to share that, but it's just traumatized me from childhood. Anyway, he had this problem, and he said anybody who figured out the problem would get an ice cream the next day. And he's like, but don't worry, nobody really gets it. Nobody's gonna get the ice cream. In all the years, nobody got the ice cream. Well, I went home and I looked at the problem, and I saw, like, right away the pattern. And I was like, okay, well, it's so hard, and I'm not good at math, so obviously this is not correct. But I did it anyway, and I solved the problem on and on and on, like 15 times. I don't even remember what the problem was. But I just remember, for sure, I thought it was wrong. Because I was like, I'm not good at math. Everything that I have learned about this new math, but they didn't call it new math, they just called it math then. Like it was proving to me that I was an English girl. I wasn't a math girl. But when I went back, he could not believe I got the ice cream. He could not believe I solved the pattern or the problem. And I was like, I'm suspect. And so fast forward like a billion years today, and as I'm going through my Elevate, which is my app for math, it's foundational math, foundational English, grammar, spelling, all that kind of stuff. And I'm actually really liking math. I love math. I never have liked math because the way I learned it sucked. It was not in pictures. It was like complete rote. It was not visualized. They gave you 0 shortcuts, which I love the shortcuts. Like no rounding up and minusing and doing all of these tricks that these apps are teaching me. Like, oh my gosh, it's so easy. I'm actually good. Like, think about all the years I wasted on this crappy old foundation of new math. And how many of you out there learned new math and just thought, well, I'm no good? So today's habit hack is sometimes you have to go back and look at the foundation. It was given to you. It was given to you in a lot of cases. Now, if you're starting a habit and you're trying to hack through this habit, you're doing the foundation. And so if you need to go back and say, oh, this isn't working, like my videos, okay, I got to do it earlier because it's just not working when I leave it to the end of the day. And I know this, it's not going to get done because I'm doing my habits, but I'm not doing my videos. So re-looking at the foundation of what you're doing, making it more enjoyable, making it easier, and changing things up if it's not working. So that's today's habit hack, Mr. Graybo. I wonder where Mr. Graybo is. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. Sometimes you need to go back and you need to make sure that your foundation is set correct. If it's faulty, dig it up and reset it. You will definitely be able to do it faster the second time. When you reset something, especially after you've already realized there were a couple wrong ways of doing it, it's not a failure. It's just you figured out the wrong ways not to do it. And then you can tweak it so that the second time and third time and fourth time and fifth time is so much easier. All right, so welcome back. I am excited to give away today Caesar's Way. I don't think I gave this away. I mean, sometimes my pile gets mixed up. My giveaway pile gets mixed up with my giveaway pile. So I'm trying to get it out of my house when I put it on my little show here. But I don't think I gave it away yet. Cesar Millan's. It is a really great book. He talks about a lot of stories. I have been helping Tala get used to all of her, calm new life. And I'm super excited to announce that Tala has been, well, she'll be officially adopted when Grace picks her up, but she has been adopted, and I get to keep her until the 9th. So I'm really going to miss her. She has been such a sweetheart. But anyway, for those of you who have dogs that you need to work on being better masters, this is a great book for you. All right, that's all I have. I am so glad to see everybody, and I'm hoping you're having a great week. I will talk to you tomorrow. I hope.